it makes job as a high school teacher, my job as a high school teacher, a lot harder. There's a lot of things that I'm learning, and Kelly's son is actually in one of my classes, and so hopefully he's checking Google Classroom as he walks away. So, no, holding up okay. Spending a lot of time, obviously, at home, but trying to make time to get out. So going for a run, coming to Main Street Yoga, to film so that people can practice at home. Snacking. I'm snacking a lot.
That is one of my questions. What are you snacking on? What's your munchie?
Well, it depends. Yesterday it was chocolate chips. The day before it was cheese and crackers. Let's see, what else? Granola. Basically, whenever the urge strikes, like I have no reason not to, and so I have to be really careful about not just shoving food in my face. Overindulging all the time. Yeah.
I was laughing with another friend. We said that we're going to come out of this with the corona body. So whether that's a good thing and you gain 15 pounds or you lose and you get fit and you start exercising, so that you're going to go one way or the other.
Right.
Or hopefully it's a healthy balance.
So it's like the COVID-15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
It's trying to like schedule the time, right? Between, okay, like when am I going to do my job, my new way of doing my job. Like when will I work out? When will I run? Like how will I do my yoga?
Exactly.
Which is why it's so great we have social media and the ability to stream classes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so what is your exercise? You mentioned running and yoga.
This morning we ran. The dogs have been getting a little bit cagey. Well, the one dog, she's been getting really cagey. The other one, he's too old at this point. And so we went on a few miles to run and get her out. You know, I have my garage downstairs has weights and TRX straps, but I don't think I'm a workout at home kind of person.
You need that push, that
right. I've tried to do some yoga in the garage. It just doesn't work. Like it's either the garage or it's the dog hair upstairs. And my husband works for Intel, and so he's busy taking his calls. And so it's just figuring out new ways to be creative with what I do.
The new norm.
The new norm, yes. Needing some normalcy at the moment. Yeah.
Well, what would be your go-to yoga pose right now?
It's so funny because I like a different yoga pose almost every time that I practice. I don't know if you feel that same way, where one day I'll really like eagle and the next day I'll be like, oh, I hate eagle, eagle's the worst. Really, down dog, because down dog gets everything. It's an inversion, it works your shoulders, it works your legs, it works your back. And so I really like downward facing dog. Yeah, and it's grounding. I like child's pose, but eventually I just don't like to breathe that much back into my face. But downward dog gives you a little bit more space to move. Yeah. So you can do it anywhere.
Yes, you can.
I wish you do like a down dog challenge. Like, do it all over the place.
Yeah. Pictures, posters.
Right.
Not the grocery store though.
It was like yoga in nature. Like you go somewhere and do a yoga pose, like just randomly. I don't know.
Yeah. So some fun challenge.
Sounds like a fun challenge.
Yeah, I like that. So what are you occupying your time with? Everything. School, balancing.
Yeah. I have been occupying it with online shopping. I've not bought anything yet, but I have certainly looked. I occupied it with painting the front room of our house, which is not my favorite thing to do. I do not enjoy painting. Let's see.
You're finding a new hobby.
Yeah. Well, I didn't front load that one right. I told my husband, I said maybe we should buy paint before the hardware stores closed down, and what I failed to mention was so that someone else could paint our house.
And now you have a new project.
Right, and then we had paint. He's like, we should paint this weekend, and I had nowhere to go because places are closed, and my job is kind of on hold-ish. And so I had no excuse. Yeah, it was really a heartbreaking moment. I've read a lot of Kindle books. We started a new show called Bosch. I think I might have to invest in more wine at some point because we're drinking it.
Too fast.
We're not getting drunk, but it's like, oh, let's have a little glass. Oh, let's have a little glass. Right, yeah. So our coffee habit has also gone up. So we've got to figure that madness out really soon. Yeah, it's happening.
So these Kindle books, what book do you love right now, or?
So we're in kind of a funky place at home right now, and stuck in quarantine or self-isolation hasn't been terrible because we have a dog who's got lymphoma and he's at the end stages, and so it's gonna be soon. I know. But he's not sleeping well at night because he's drinking like a gallon of water a day, and it could be the cancer, it could be the prednisone, but he's up all night, he's moving, and he's restless and he's agitated. So I've been up all night because my dog mom ears are like, oh yeah, oh, okay, we don't want him to be on the bed again. Okay, gotta figure this out. So I've been staying up late reading because I can't sleep. I couldn't tell you any of the titles of the books I've read. I'll start one night and finish it the next night. So I think I finished book number 10 the other night because I'm just up.
Yeah.
I'm up reading. I think the one I just read was In an Instant by the last name is Redfern, and it was really good. 100 chapters, but each chapter is like a minute. So I'm like, one more chapter. One more chapter. I can do one more chapter. And so that's been my life lately. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
And Karen, if you're watching, I will do some yoga reading soon. I've got that. Have them stacked on my dresser.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you wish you bought more of? Going to the grocery store thing and the non-hoarding.
We're currently running out of peanut butter.
That's important.
And chocolate. I stocked up on wine and coffee. I bought bags and bags and bags of coffee before the stores would have closed. I do wish we had more peanut butter, more chocolate, and more cheese and crackers because those are the things that we've been going through pretty quickly. It's the other thing, right? I go in the kitchen, just one cheese and piece of cracker, one piece of cheese and a cracker. Okay, one more. Okay, one more. And soon enough, I've had more than I probably should have. So.
Did you find that you overbought something that you're not touching?
He would be mortified if he knew I was telling you this, but my husband comes from the Y2K stock, and his parents outfitted a basement for them when Y2K happened. When it didn't happen, but they were prepared in the event that it did. So about 4 weeks ago, he's like, we should go shopping. And I kind of was like, we don't need to go shopping. Please don't be ridiculous. Yeah. This is nothing. And I was really hoping that he would prove me right. And that didn't happen. So we have things. So in terms of did we overpurchase? Maybe. Because the grocery stores are still open, and I think that we hadn't anticipated that. We were not part of the party that bought toilet paper early, so at some point we will have to navigate that if it's not available. We did find hand sanitizer, but that's about it. Yeah. You don't know.
Make it work. Make do. And so, are you guys cooking or curbside takeout right now?
We did. We had Thai food delivered from Thai Unique the other night because we were painting, and I told him, I said, I'm not cooking.
Yeah.
It's either cheese and crackers or Thai food. You choose.
If you want me to paint, then I'm not kidding.
So we went with Thai, and they delivered, and it was really good. But otherwise, I've been cooking. We had meat on hand and some other things, and I've been trying to put it all together.
What's your favorite?
I started making
recipe meal.
Yeah, I started making this wild rice and mushroom soup, and I put sweet potatoes and carrots and kale and portobello mushrooms and everything in it. And I'll make double or triple the batch, and so we'll eat it for about 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
So that's been a family favorite lately, and none of us really like soup that much, and so it's a testament to how good the soup is. It's not a recipe I invented. I just found it, and I was like, oh, this is delightful.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it.
Nice. And then, the question everyone wants to know.
Okay.
Tell me the truth. Are there days that you stay in your jammies all day?
Yes, actually, there's been no reason to get out of my pajamas. I had a friend post on Facebook, he's like, how many days in a row is it, acceptable to wear the same outfit? I put on his timeline, one more. He's like, one more day. If you're not dirty, I wash them.
Until laundry.
Right, I've worn my robe, there's been some yoga clothes, I sweat when I run, so I don't wear that all day long. The painting clothes need to be washed still.
Yeah.
We have more painting to do this weekend. Other rooms, we have a multi-room house, not just a single room house, so that. No, I have worn pajamas pretty much every day.
Yes.
But to be fair, I I wear yoga pants almost every day. And
they're like jammies.
They're like jammies.
Yeah.
I almost never wear jeans anymore. It's always just yoga pants.
What do you miss the most about being isolated?
About being able to go out. I really miss the studios.
Yeah.
Right? I miss coming to Main Street Yoga. I miss seeing our yogis, our practitioners. I miss the camaraderie and the community that we have.
Mm-hmm.
For that, I miss the heat of practicing because my garage is really cold. Like I have a little space heater and I basically like line it right up in front of me so it's like blowing in my face. No, but I miss the opportunity for people to come together and see each other. I'm really looking forward to the day when we are permitted to open again and see our people, because I think that even though we're strong in our isolation and it's an act of solidarity to keep people healthy, right? And I don't think it's a bad thing. I do think that we're meant to be communal in a way, and so joining together face to face, it's how we thrive, right? Humans thrive on that. We're not, I don't know what animals are isolated. Wolves. I don't know. No, wolves travel in packs. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I need to watch some Nat Geo. That will be tonight. So
add to your list.
Add it to the list. The ever-growing list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what's your final words, thoughts, anything you want to share?
I think that the last thing that I would want to share from a personal perspective, just like look for the silver lining in the isolation. I made the joke the other day that, my roommates are really getting on my nerves, and by roommates, my family, right? We're spending a lot of time with each other, but I have a girlfriend who lives in Germany and she lives alone and she's really lonely, and so hearing her perspective reminded me like how grateful I am, and I'm getting to that point now where I'm really missing my mom, and I'm worried about my grandparents, and I miss seeing my friends. So the relationships that you're able to have and the people that you're able to see every day, just more gratitude for them, and then love your pets.
Yeah.
I think that's the one that I would say, right? Because they're probably so happy that you're home.
I know.
I think that Miko, our boy who's really ill, I think that this is like the best thing that could have happened, right?
Yeah.
So if I was looking for a silver lining, like this is the best thing that could have happened for us, was to be home with him.
So all of your attention.
And he is not disappointed that we're home. He's really happy.
Oh,
so
sweet.
yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And yes, we'll be in touch, and we love our community out there. Thanks for sharing, and thanks for listening, and we'll all get through this.
Yeah, look for more of us.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on how the next few weeks shake out. So
Exactly.
I'm not going anywhere.
I know.
I don't think you're going anywhere. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Cool. You guys ready for some yoga?
Yes.
All right.